Windsor Herald of Arms in ordinary is an officer of arms at the College of Arms in London. History. It has been suggested that the office was instituted specifically for the Order of the Garter in 1348, or that it predates the order and was in use as early as 1338. However, it is more likely that it dates from 1364, when a pursuivant of Edward III, on bringing the king news of the victory at Ori, was rewarded by promotion to the rank of herald with the title Windsor. Thereafter there is little mention of the office before 1419, when Windsor Herald was sent to the Duke of Brittany. Since that time, the office has been maintained. The badge of office is the Sunburst Badge of Edward III, royally crowned. The best-known Windsor Herald was the 17th-century antiquarian, Elias Ashmole. The current Windsor Herald of Arms in ordinary is William George Hunt, TD, BAFCA. Holders of the office, brackets indicate a date or approximate date for which there is evidence that the named person was holder of this office. The reigning monarch is given if the date is not known more precisely. Andrew, Stephen, Thomas More ESQ, Robert Ashwell ESQ, John Ferrand ESQ, John Ballard ESQ, 1461–1468, Thomas Home ESQ, 1468–1486, John Moore ESQ, 1486–1502, Richard Slack ESQ, 1504–1510, Thomas Benalte ESQ, 1510–1524, Francis Dyes ESQ, 1524–1529, Thomas Wall ESQ, June 1529–1565, Charles Wriothesley 1565–1583, Richard Turpin ESQ, 1583–1597, Nicholas Dethook ESQ, 1597–1602, Thomas Land ESQ, 1602–1604, Richard St. George ESQ, 1617–1624, Samuel Thompson ESQ, 1624–1626, Augustin Vincent ESQ, 1626–1633, John Bradshaw ESQ, 1633–1660, Edward Norgate ESQ, 1660–1675, Eli Ashmole ESQ, 1676–1686, John Dugdale ESQ, 1686–1687, Henry Ball ESQ, 1687–1690, Thomas Holdford ESQ, 1690–1726, Piers Mauldwey ESQ, 1726–1736, James Horwood ESQ, 1736–1746, John Kettle ESQ, FSA, 1746–1746, Richard Mawson ESQ, 1746–1757, Thomas Thornborough ESQ, 1757–1774, Henry Hill ESQ, FSA, 1774–1784, George Harrison ESQ, 1784–1819, Francis Townsend ESQ, FSA, 1819–1839, Francis Martin ESQ, 1839–1849, Robert Lorry ESQ, 1849–1880, George Harrison Rogers Harrison ESQ, 1880–1894, Sir William Henry Weldon KCVO, FSA, 1894–1919, William Alexander Lindsay ESQ, CVO, FSA, 1919–1931, Sir Alger Henry Stafford Howard KCB, KCVO, MCTD, 1931–1946, Alfred Butler ESQ, MVO, MC, FSA, 1947–1966, Richard Preston Graham Vivian ESQ, MVOMC 1966–1978 Sir Alexander Colin Cole KCB KCVO TD FSA 1978–1997 Theobald Matthew ESQ MA 1999 Present William George Hunt ESQ TD